Hey guys, it's Linda and this is my very first try-on haul. The clothing company Rosegal actually sent me some products to try and review. This is a completely honest review and it's my opinion only, but before I get into all of that, I want to talk a little bit about these Asian brands and sites in general, just because there's so many of them out there. Some people love them, some people hate them, some people think they're a scam. So before you start shopping, there's 3 important things you should know. Number 1 is shipping. So shipping is usually sent from overseas. It takes 2 or 3 weeks for you to get the items, but from my experience it could take up to a month or a month and a half. Number 2 is sizing. So sizing is pretty funky on these sites. Some items are US sizes, some are a lot smaller. A good pointer is to actually use the size chart that they have available, and if you know your measurements, then you can easily kind of guide yourself to figure out what size you are according to theirs. Just make sure you convert the centimeters to inches if it's not converted. Finally, number 3 is you basically get what you pay for. If you found a beautiful long lace beaded gown and it's only $10, chances are it won't look like it did in the picture, so just be aware of that. There's just no way they could have produced something so beautiful for only $10. So after knowing all of those things and you're okay with it, go ahead and use these sites. But if you don't like any of those, I wouldn't recommend it, just because I don't want you guys to get disappointed after spending all of your money. So Rosegal gave me a budget to spend and I just went on their site to shop around. After that, they shipped me the items and I have to say I really love a majority of the things I got. I was really nervous about the whole sizing situation, but I think I did pretty well with selecting the sizes. Aside from that, there were a few things I didn't like about the whole process, and one of them is this white mock neck top I got. And I love the top, I think it's a really cute top, but there were some makeup stains when I received it and that was kind of a bummer. I did try to contact them to see if they could ship me another one, but they ran out of it and they told me that it would just be added onto my next credit for my next loop, which I was kind of about, just because I wish I had received something for this order for this, but oh well. And then aside from that, there were 2 items that I waited for a while to arrive. So around that time I decided to contact them to see like, hey, what's up, what's going on? And they told me that one of the items, which was a choker, had shipped and then the other one was actually out of stock. And I think I was more annoyed about the out of stock one just because I wish they had told me in advance. I'm imagining that if it actually ran out of stock during your order, I think you would just get a refund for it, so I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I wish that they had told me sooner rather than me having to contact them. And then the choker that did come in, I was really excited for it because it was like the cutest choker ever, but the packet that it came in, I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure it's not Rosegal's fault. I think it was something along the delivery line, but there was a hole, like literally stab through the package, and at first it's like not that big of a deal because it's just like a hole, but it happened to have stabbed through like the invoice and through the choker itself. So when I received the choker and I opened the package, it was in pieces. So this is actually what it's supposed to look like. First up, we have these wide leg mustard colored pants, and I love how they fit on. The fabric is also a lot thicker than I was expecting and it's not see-through at all. The only thing is they are about 5 inches too long, so for everyone who's taller it will be perfect, but for all of you shorties you'll definitely need to hem them. Next, I have this white top. There's some embroidery on the side and a little tie in the front. I love the quality of this fabric. It doesn't seem like it's going to wrinkle easily, which is a lifesaver for me, and it's really breathable. Next, I have a denim skirt, and there's a little bit of fishnetting and distressing at the bottom hem of it, and I just loved how edgy it looks. It fits really well, and the denim is actually a lot thicker than I was expecting. I just assumed it would be like a jaggy material, but it's actually a stiff denim. Next, I have this sweater, and I assumed it would be an oversized sweater because it was only available in one size, but when I got it, it fits more like a size small. And when Ricky saw it for the first time, he told me I look like a Southwest airplane, so I won't be wearing this to the airport, but the quality of the fabric is actually really thick and fuzzy on the inside. First up are these gold earrings, and it's basically a hoop with a little rod going through it, but I love them because I can wear them with anything. This next pair gives me a vintage vibe, but I love the chain because it makes it a little bit edgier. When I saw these online, I had to get them because they look so cool, but I was surprised because the plastic feels really sturdy and it's actually pretty lightweight. These are a cute spin on the typical silver hoop earrings, and you can easily slide the pom-pom on and off. These lemon slices are the same material as the pointer finger, and I just love the round circle on top and how bold the colors are. This next pair is made out of white ribbons, and I wish I had picked the pink ones instead, but I still love the little dangly star at the bottom. This next pair is a star and moon combo, and it just reminded me of Sailor Moon, so I had to get it. But I do wish that the moon was kind of tilted on its side a little bit more. I also got a choker, and I thought they came attached, but it's actually separated, so you can wear them individually if you want. And one thing I do really like about them is that you can adjust the size a lot, so you can wear it super tight or you can wear it a lot looser. It just depends on what you want. Finally, I got this busboy hat, and I loved how it looked online, but when I tried it on, it fits a little bit funny. I wish it was flatter on top rather than curved, because from the side it looks more like a baseball hat, but I'll play around with it and I'll probably distress it a little bit more just to see how it turns out. Don't forget to like and subscribe!